Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. And here we go, the battle between conferences. It's East versus West, where the Miami Heat will be looking to make a statement. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season. They took the loss in this East versus West matchup during the regular season last year, dropping both games.
And they had some trouble with this group a year ago. And it's a bit of a head-scratcher as to why, given the way both teams ended the year.
Now, here is Robinson. Jarrett Allen unable to get his last shot to go. Oh, Stan, this should be a fun one. A clash at the center position.
Yeah, and Kevin, the way the game has changed, you know, we don't see these kind of big men matchups much anymore. And so it's great to see one where two great big guys going at it, and you know they're going to go after each other.
And Stan, you know what you're talking about. You've had the opportunity to coach some great big men.
Oh, I have. I mean, I had Shaquille O'Neal, Dwight Howard, Andre Drummond. I seem to always have good centers.
Now here's Thompson. Following the miss by Jabari Smith. A putback. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. On the wing, Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. And Banchero, here we go. Robinson for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Robinson's got 6.
It had to be lightning quick, and Robinson got it away.
So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization, is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part because they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever, and that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
Screen by Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
And it's Cooper missing. The Heat with the lead. In transition, here comes Miami. At the elbow, Banchero. Towns down low. 5 points in the game. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. The drive by Allen. Pass to Thompson. And Allen slams it in.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
And he comes up with the deuce. Banchero's got his second bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA thanks. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. Banchero draws the double. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Robinson for 3. The Rockets pull it in. "19 seconds left in the first quarter. They get the rebound. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Here's Mitchell. He gets it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Miami ahead.
The Rockets, 16.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Knocks it loose. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Burks. And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 1. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Now, here's Adams. Here's Van Vliet. And another shot. And the layup is good. Adams has got the lead up to 1 now for Houston.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
Outstanding defense by Thompson. His teammates appreciate how much he hustles on that end. Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Here's Mitchell. That shot is off. Rockets leading by 3. Thompson outside. And a wide open look for Whitmore. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
One thing I really like about Ausar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
Now here's Towns. He has 5. Pass to Mitchell. Rocket 6. Jaquez with the bucket.
Well, Jaquez doesn't shoot a lot of threes, but he can hit those when he's feeling it.
Up top, Burks. Towns with the bucket. And it's now only a 1-point Houston lead.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Both teams will make substitutions. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game. And so two things happened that drove me into coaching. Number one, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific story. Jaquez, good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Jaquez has got the game tied up here for the Heat.
What a setup for Jaquez Jr. All he has to do is focus and shoot.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the technical free throw is good. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
It's so deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks.
Houston needs to get a shot. Garland, no good. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Miami. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Adams looks it out to Garland. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. And some nice passing there by Houston. Trains it from beyond the arc. Garland's got 6 points.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running. Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
1:12 left in the second quarter. Pass to Banchero. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. 1:07 left here in the second. Thompson outside. Kicks it out to Allen. There's the triple. Miami grabs the miss. Robinson left side. Pass to Wiggins. Knocked away. It's taken away by Smith. And then Smith with the dunk.
And you see how fast Smith leaks out. He loves running in the open floor.
Wagner, right side. Robinson for three. Thompson with the rebound. Rockets leading by 5. Eason's shot is good. He's got 7. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half. The drive by Mitchell. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Here's Houston now. Pass to Allen. Eason with it. It's up a 3. And the 3 ball is good. Eason's got 5 points in the quarter.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
Right side Robinson. And so we conclude the first half. Rockets on top, ending the second quarter with a big 11-3 run. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Here's Banchero after the Rockets pick up 3. Robinson for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Robinson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Now here's Thompson. He has 5. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And so here is Houston. They're leading by 8. Pass to Eason. Smith on the wing. Now Allen. And they double up Allen. Thompson. Rejected by Banchero. Now here's Wagner. And here's Banchero. Back to Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Houston. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
90 seconds now into the second half. To the inside. Towns with the steal. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one falls for Robinson. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Back to Adams. Shoots over Towns. Outside Garland. Pass to Adams. Missed inside.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Inside. Mitchell outside. Banchero outside. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Banchero's got 9.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Now here's Van Vliet. Nothing on the board. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
Number 18, Alec Burks.
Banchero with the screen. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Mitchell. Pops in the layup for 2. Mitchell's got his first points of the night.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Outside Garland. Launches a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Rockets lead by 8.
Oh, very solid from D. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
Back to Banchero. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Banchero's got 5 points in the quarter.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. We've got 1:08 left in the third. And Towns gets it to go. 9 points in the game so far.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Cooper with the bucket.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Towns. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Off target with his 3. Rockets leading by 6. Burks with the steal. Wiggins left side. It's picked off. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And oh, here we go. Burks got it. A fast break chance. Pass to Banchero. Towns with it. Takes a 3. Miami no good on that time either. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Both teams deciding to change it up. 9 seconds left in the third. Pass to Whitmore. No good on the 3. And so it's the Houston Rockets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key.
The Rockets, 47.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Mitchell looking it over. In the corner, it's Robinson. Pass to Towns. Poked away. It's stolen by Eason. Allen with the ball. Here's Thompson. That shot off.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Here's Mitchell. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
So it's Miami now. Outside for Robinson. Pass to Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Love.
And they should probably start looking to get the ball inside more. The three-pointer hasn't been there for them like it was in that first half.
Thompson. Smith wide open. He fires. That 3 off the mark. Here's Mitchell. That falls. 3 assists by Love.
Well, look, Love has great court awareness. You leave someone open on his team, and he'll find them.
And the rejection by Towns. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Out to Thompson. Fouled on the shot, picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, scouts have said Smith needs to get stronger, and maybe that's the case, but, well, he sure muscled that one in.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the 3. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Eason, the bounce pass. Smith outside. From past the arc. Out to Thompson. into the lane. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Banchero inside. Back to Towns. Robinson for three. Towns looking around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Eason gets a wide-open look. A basket good off the assist from Allen. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down one, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jaquez. From beyond the arc, cans it from downtown. And the Rockets lead by 15.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Rockets.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024, Paolo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instantly.
Banchero, Miami no good on that time either. Here's Smith. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And, Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And, Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Substitution on
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Here's Adams. Up and in on the layup. And the Rockets lead by 21.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
And it's Love penetrating.